Well, thank you very much, Victor Howell, here in Tampa. A tough loss for the Saints in more ways than one. We appreciate Drew Brees joining us. You've been around the league several years. I mean, this game was really one of a kind.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's disappointing that we lost the way we did. We're used to winning those games, and hey, we had a chance despite everything else that happened in the game. And you can look to some key statistics that, obviously are going to get you beat every time. The turnover takeaway ratio, we had 4 and we didn't get any, so that'll get you beat. Third downs were okay. Red zone efficiency was terrible again. So obviously there's things that we need to do to improve. And but I think what's encouraging is, hey, we had a chance to win in the end, despite all that, despite losing our head coach, third play of the game, with a hit on the sideline, to watch, Pete Carmichael do the job that he did, calling plays and being in communication with Sean and with Aaron Cromer and a lot of the guys on the sideline. I thought that we really rallied and came together and gave ourselves a chance in the end.
You have faith in your assistant coaches, but you can never really prepare for something like that, can you?
No, that's tough. Obviously, we've got the play call sheet. There's notes on it, and it's we kind of know what we want to call in different situations. But you're taking, your head coach, your play caller, the guy who is always the voice I hear in my ear, every game, and all of a sudden he's taken away. And listen, I got all the confidence in the world in Pete Carmichael, and I thought he did a phenomenal job, especially since we had some guys banged up at times where, hey, we were limited to only certain personnel groups, and he did a great job of getting those guys in the huddle, getting the play call out. I mean, we never were in a situation where we were down on time or, put in a tough spot. I thought he did a phenomenal job, as did a lot of the other coaches and players.
Drew, we didn't talk to Sean, but some of your teammates were telling me after the game he's in pretty good spirits and was trying to be uplifting to the team. Have you talked to him, and how is he right now?
I think that was a big boost for us, the fact that he came in the locker room, despite the crutches and the big leg brace and everything. I know he's in a lot of pain, but, I know he wanted to be there for us, win or lose. And certainly to see his face and hear his words and just know that, hey, listen, this is one game. They're all important, especially the divisional games. But, listen, we're going to pick up the pieces. We're going to stick together and just continue to fight to get better.
You've taken pride and balance on this offense. The running game struggled. You were the leading rusher heading into the fourth quarter, and I know you like to take pride in your running ability sometimes, but that shouldn't be the case at all.
No. It was pretty lopsided as far as number of rushes and number of passes. So it's hard to get into a rushing rhythm when all of a sudden you're in a situation where you gotta throw it a lot. So, they were giving us a lot of down safety, a lot of man coverage, which is great for the passing game, and so, we were able to move the ball up and down the field in that regard, but just didn't come up with the touchdowns when we needed them. But like I said, despite all that, we had a chance in the end, and that's all you asked for.
Turnover's big. Just talk about the fourth down play and what you saw in that play.
They had everything covered, so, I scrambled, and it was, hey, it's fourth down, you're throwing one up in the end zone. Just under, didn't throw it as far as I wanted to. I was trying to kind of fit it over that guy, back of the end zone to Jimmy Graham, but at least wanted to give him a chance, and I didn't do that, so that's on me.
Last question I have, the Bucs, big losers in San Francisco last week. They rebound. Carolina's tough, Atlanta's tough. I mean, this is what you expected in the NFC South, wasn't it?
Listen, this is a tough division. There's no doubt about it. So I expect every one of our divisional games to be like this. We like I said, we still have a lot of improvement, and I'm confident we're gonna get it together. This is one game, albeit a divisional game, but each one is just one at a time, and the season's a marathon. We've been on the road here for 3 consecutive weeks. It'll be nice to get back home. Sunday night football, Colts coming to town. No better way to get this bad taste out of our mouths than to go get a victory.
I always appreciate your time.
Thanks, Mike.
All right, that's Drew Brees. Coming up later in the show, we're going to talk about Sean Payton, how he is feeling, and how him leaving the game in the Saints' first offensive series really affected the tempo of this game against the Bucs. That's a story now here in Tampa. Back to you guys in the Louisiana Cat Studios.